Everyone, it's Lisa here. So I have just a quick little share for you guys today. I just wanted to share with you, I have to go out west today, and so with the Healthy Way Challenge, I find it very difficult to pack a lunch. So I invested in this handy dandy little unit here, and I'm not sure if you can see it down here, but it has a hot and cold function. So I'll be using the cold function today, but I find it's really nice in the wintertime when you want something warm to eat. I just leave it plugged into my truck and it keeps it warm. It takes about 2 hours to, I had took a lasagna one day in a little Tupperware container, and it took about 2 hours to heat it all the way through, but it was really good. So if you travel a lot and eating at work or on the go is really hard, invest in one of these is my suggestion. I can't remember how much this one was. I think it was over $100 and I got it from Canadian Tire. So, but I do like the versatility that it does hot and cold. So I want to show you what I packed today because I drive an hour out there and an hour back. I do like to eat hand food, like something that I can eat while I'm driving. So I'm just going to share with you some of the snacks that I took first. So I've got some garden veggies from my mom. Those are the last of them, and I didn't tell my kids. Apples, so just have them cut up into bits so that way I can just grab them as I'm eating, or grab them as I'm driving. I've got 2 cheese strings. This is like a snack if I want to stop. It's yogurt with a spoon in there. And then these, I'll probably share the recipe for these because these are really good. I'm not sure if you can see them, but they are protein bites is what they're called, and they're no bake ones. So they got like peanut butter and chocolate chips and oatmeal and coconut and stuff like that in them. So really healthy for you. So yeah, and then as for my lunch, I have just a plain old sandwich. I know, boring, but it's just ham with greens and a little bit of butter because I like a little bit of butter on my bread. And when I mean like a little bit of butter, probably less than a tablespoon, and that's for both sides. And it's got some greens on there, mustard, and ham. I can't remember if I said that or not. So, and then, oh, I forgot to show you. In the very bottom, let's see, I have 2 water bottles, 2. That is not going to do me for the day. I usually drink, especially when I'm out in the field and everything else, I usually drink quite a bit more water than that. So I'm not going to show you my messy house. It's awful. But I usually take one of these full, and this is about 3 cups. These I got from Costco, and I think a 3-pack for, I don't know, it's around $20. So that does about 3 cups. Each one of those does about 2 cups of those water bottles. They do about 2 cups, so that'll give me 7. So that's almost my intake for the day. I probably won't drink it all the way there, but just in case I'm really thirsty, I'd rather have too much than not enough. And then the water will stay really cool. So anyway, that's what I took for lunch, and that's how I pack for on the go. The other thing I wanted to mention is I have some good news, bad news to share with you guys later, so I hope you stay tuned in the video. I'll explain that in a minute.
Hi everyone, it's Lisa here, and I am at work right now. I'm actually taking a lunch break. So I've gone out and did some work at one of the gas plants, and it's like 12:30 right now, and I know they usually take the next gas plant that I go to, they take lunch, I think 12 till 1 or 12 till 12:30, somewhere in there. So I figured, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna take a lunch. So I'm gonna just kind of ramble talk here for a minute, and hopefully you guys can follow along. So back about 2 years ago, I had started the Saturday Stash Dives. It was just me, myself at that time. And the reason why I had started it up was because of the 2 peas in a bucket frustrated me. They had started up a video series and it was called Scrap Your Stash. And as I started watching it, it really frustrated me because it was about using, they took new products and showed you how to use it in different ways. And I didn't think that was right, because Scrap Your Stash should mean to me that you're going into your stash, finding something older and using it in a new way. So that is that was frustrating for me, and I think it was frustrating for a few people, and that's kind of why I decided to start up doing Saturday Stash Dives. And at that time, I was doing them all by myself, and it got to be a lot of work. I don't know how Shamel Lane does it, where she was doing it every week for Glitter Girl. Lord love that girl, because it's hard work to put a video out consistently every week. So I think it's amazing that the way she was doing it consistently. So I was starting to get very, very frustrated by doing it all by myself. I was, you know, having a hard time keeping up and putting the videos out there. And Sandra would help me every now and again. And it just got really, really hard. So Sandra came up with the idea of making a design team, so that way these other people could come in, say like every week, and come up with a product and using it in a different way. And then we decided to Sandra and I decided that it would be cool if you kind of had like a challenge back and forth, like how Sandra and I would do on Sundays. And then you would see the different ways that each one of them took the challenge. So if it was wood veneers, I would do my challenge one way, and somebody else would do their challenge another way. So it was just really interesting to see how people did it. But anyway, we had our first design team call. I think it was in October or November. I can't remember. So anyway, we did that way back then. And oh, there's a vehicle coming by here. I hope he doesn't stop. Anyway, and he was just waving by. You don't want him pulling him and asking me what I'm doing. But anyway, so we had our first design team call in October, and I think we had 5 girls plus me and Sandra, made it 7, and it was really fun. We had Ashley, Alice Monique, Ellen H., Tiffany Westbrook. Who am I missing? Oh, and Carla. Yeah, so we had, and Carla. So we had the 5 design team members. And then we decided we were going to switch things up and have a new design team call. And I can't remember when we did this. I think it was like March, February, something like that. I can't remember. So we now have, I think, 8 team members. We have Patty Sandberg, Danielle Brown, Tuesday Hubbard, Patty Sandberg, Kitty Scrapper, Tuesday Hubbard, Alice, who's Korean Crafts 83, and I'm so bad. I'll put their links below. And then we have Carla, me, and Sandra. Oh yeah, I think that's right. I think I'm missing somebody in there. Oh, and Ronnie Sue Scrapper. And I'm sorry, I'm forgetting somebody.